Hidden in the hills behind Whakatu Nelson is a place where native species are beginning to thrive. A place for adventures with the family and a chance to explore nature, how Aotearoa once was. This is the Brook Waimārama Sanctuary. This blooming habitat for a native species sits at 690 hectares. It is the largest sanctuary in the South Island, home to many of New Zealand's precious species of native flora and fauna. These are tuatara, riflemen, saddlebacks, with a recent release of the little spotted kiwi, kiwi pukupuku, and kakariki. The Brook Sanctuary now hosts the largest population of orange-fronted kakariki in New Zealand.
I really enjoy the nature when I'm out volunteering, like the birds that follow me around and that sort of thing.
The Brook Sanctuary has many volunteers like Gabe, as well as sanctuary scientists. In charge of the Kiwi translocation is Robert Schadewinkel, Brook Sanctuary ecologist.
Little spot kiwi are the most suitable one for the Brook Waimārama Sanctuary. We are, 690 hectares. We are the second largest sanctuary in the country.
The translocation of pukupuku from Kapiti Island to the Brook Sanctuary is a significant event, as it's been almost 50 years since pukupuku freely roamed the South Island. These birds are taonga to Māori and hold deep cultural significance. We are very lucky to have such a precious species return back to its home. With the ongoing efforts of the Brook Sanctuary, we have the chance of a future where pukupuku are abundant, and that would be an incredible accomplishment for Aotearoa.
Where the birds are coming from is Kapiti Island, and it's at carrying capacity, and it's about 1,200 birds. Carrying capacity basically means the island is full. There's no more resources to maintain a bigger population than what's there now. So we've got 40 kiwi here now released. There are 20 males, 20 females, which is quite lucky really that we got it that exact. Actually being on Kapiti Island, helping with the catching and seeing these little kiwi, they are a lot smaller than the other ones, and holding one, a couple of them again, it is quite special because they are they're just really fluffy, really. You just can't describe it differently. They're just very soft and fluffy. And they're actually also remarkably calm. Not all of them, but most of them are quite remarkably calm, and they just look around almost like a little infant sometimes. It feels like, a little fluffy, soft infant. So they're super cute. And when you see them coming out of the boxes with their little beaks, poking around, testing the ground around them, and then wandering off, it just evokes some certain emotions. I can't really describe it.
There was this one time I had taken my trap line all the way up and it was coming down through the forest, and this one fantail followed me all the way down to the end of my line, and it was really cute.
The Brook Sanctuary relies on volunteer work to keep it running. There is a diverse range of volunteer opportunities to join, with 12 different volunteer teams, spanning from in-the-field jobs like bird monitoring and events organising, and behind-the-scenes jobs like assets and working in the visitor centre.
Visit the sanctuary, support the sanctuary, become a member, a supporter of the sanctuary. That is the thing. Or become a volunteer and help with all the different volunteer teams that are present here at the sanctuary.
Catching all these pests and stuff, you realise how abundant they are, even in the sanctuary, catching mice and stuff, and realising how big the threat is to the native species is quite powerful.
Can you imagine a land full of birdsong with thriving native flora and fauna all around us? This could be our future here in Nelson, thanks to the Brook Waimārama Sanctuary bringing our city back to life.